Hello friends, this is Venkat. Today I am going to explain about Lagrange's interpolation. In the previous lectures, we studied about Newton forward interpolation and Newton backward interpolation. Those formulas are used for finding interpolation which are equally spaced. Here, this formula is used for unequally spaced and equally spaced domain data. Means, suppose your x data is equally spaced. Means x is 0, 1, 2, 3. Their corresponding y data is -1, 2, 6, suppose 10. This is equally spaced data. Here domain is x. Suppose you want to find y at 0.5. So we apply Newton's forward interpolation formula. Here it is equally spaced and you are going to find the data 0.5, that is nearer to the starting of the tabular value. So we apply Newton forward. Suppose you want to find y at 2.5. So we apply Newton's backward difference interpolation. Suppose your x data is, domain data is like this 0, 2, 6, 8. So here difference is 2, here 2 to 6 difference is 4. So 6 to 8, 2. Here it is not equally spaced. Domain data is not equally spaced. You want to find some intermediate data where x data is unequally spaced. Then we apply Lagrange's interpolation formula. Here we are not deriving the formula, directly we are using the formula. So here example 1, use Lagrange's interpolation formula, find y of 10 from the given data. Here x data is 5, 6, spacing is here 1, 6, 9, spacing is 3. Means here unequally spaced, given data is unequally spaced. So here we assume this is as x0, x1, x2, x3. The corresponding data is y0, y1, y2, y3. So here 4 terms are there. So you will get the formula in 4 terms. So here in the first term we neglect x0 value. So we write remaining value x minus x1, x minus x2, x minus x3. So whatever we neglected, that will appear in place of x. In the numerator x is there, we replace with x0. Same here x0, here x0 into y at x0. In the second term we neglect x1 in the numerator part, that will appear in place of x in the denominator part. Here x1, x1, x1. Similarly here we neglect x2, that will appear in the denominator part. In the third term we neglect, in the fourth term we neglect x3, that will appear in the denominator part. So you can easily remember this formula. So here we need to substitute y at 10, x in place of x we substitute 10. So x means 10 minus x1, x1 means 6 here, into x 10 minus x2, 9, 10 minus x3, 11, divided by x0. x0 means 5 minus 6, x0 minus x1, x0 minus x2, x0 minus x3, into y at x0. y at x0 means y0, that is 12. Then the next term x is same, x0 means 5, x is 10, x2 9, 10 minus x3 11, divided by x1. x1 is 6. So 6 minus 5 here, 6 minus 9, 6 minus 11, into y at x1, that is y1, 13, plus x is 10, x0 is 5, x is 10, x1 is 6, x means 10, x3 means 11. Here x2 will appear in the denominator part, x2 is 9. So 9 minus 5, 9 minus 6, 9 minus 11, into y at x2 means y2, that is 14. So in the last term x means 10, x0 means 5, x 10, x1 6, 10 minus 9, x2. So x3 means 11, 11 minus 5, 11 minus 6, 11 minus 9, into y3, y at x means y3. y3 is 16. So you can simplify this here. Here we are getting 4, here 1, here minus 1. Yes, here the denominator part we are getting minus 4 divided by, here it is minus 1, here minus 4, here minus 6. So totally 24, minus 24. 4 is a minus 24 into 12. The next term, here 5, here 1, here minus 1, means minus 5. The numerator part minus 5, the denominator part here 1, here minus 3, here minus 5, means 15, here 13. This term 5, here 4, here minus 1, minus 20 divided by, here 4, here 3, here minus 2, minus 8, minus 24 into 14 here. The last term, here 5, here 4, here 1, 20 divided by, here 6, 11 minus 5, 6, here 5, here 2, 5 2 is 10, 60, here 16. So here minus minus will cancel out, 2 1 ja, 12 2 ja, 2 1 ja, 2 2 ja, here plus 2, we are getting plus 2 here. Here 5 1 ja, 5 3 ja, so here minus 13 by 3. Here minus minus plus 5, 2 10 ja, 20, 2 12 ja, 2 6 ja, 2 7 ja, 2 5 ja, 2 3 ja. So 35 by 3. We are getting 35 by 3. So here in the last term, 0 0 cancel, 2 1 ja 2, 2 3 ja 6, 16 by 3. So you can take LCM as 3, here 6 minus 13 plus 35 plus 16. So here finally we are getting 44 by 3. It is nothing but 14.6666. So you can verify, we are finding the data between 9 and 11, that is 10, that must be between 14 and 16. So we got 14.666. So always you can check, you can verify the data must be between 14 and 16 only. According to your problem, you can just verify the results that must be between that given data. Okay. So next problem, example 2. Here a curve passing through the points given. Okay. Find the slope of the curve at x equal to 2. Means first we need to find the curve. After the finding of the curve, we need slope. Slope means suppose your y of x is a polynomial in suppose x plus 2. What is about slope? Dy by dx. Dy by dx represents slope of the curve, that is 1. So like that, we need to first find the curve passing through these points. Then we go for derivative. So first of all, we need to put all these values in tabular form. X data, suppose 0, 1, 3, 6 is given. Corresponding y data 18, here 10, minus 18, 90. Now we check which of the formula is applicable. Right, here x data 0 1 3 6, it is unequal space. Then we are going to apply Lagrange's interpolation formula. Right, we know the formula. Here 4 terms are there, x0, x1, x2, x3. So here we are going to find polynomial, then we keep x as x only. So here x minus x1, x1 is 1, x minus x2, x2 is 3, x minus x3, x3 is 6, divided by x0, x0 value is 0, 0 minus 1, 0 minus 3, 0 minus 6, into y at x0 means y0, 18. The next term, x is x only, x0 is 0, x minus x2, 3, x minus x3 6. So x1 is 1, so 1 minus 0, 1 minus 3, 1 minus 6. Y at x1 y1 means 10 plus x minus x0, x minus x1 1, x minus x3 6 divided by x2 3 minus 0, 3 minus 1, 3 minus 6. Y at x2 minus 18, last term x minus x0, x minus x1, x minus x2, x3 means 6, 6 minus 0, 6 minus 1, 6 minus 3 into y at x3 means y3, that is 90, right? So after simplification in the denominator part here we are getting minus 18, minus 1, minus 3, minus 6, minus 18, here plus 18 means minus of x minus 1, x minus 3, x minus 6. In the next term here we are getting 1 in the denominator part, minus 2, minus 5 means plus 10. So here this one cancel out. So remaining term is x into x minus 3, x minus 6 plus here 3, 2, minus 3. Here 6, 3 are minus 18, minus 18 will cancel out. Remaining part is x into x minus 1, x minus 6. The last term here 6, here 5, here 3. 5 6 are 30, 33 are 90. So 90 will cancel out. Remaining terms are x into x minus 1, x minus 3. After simplification we are going to get final polynomial as 2x cube minus 10x square plus 18. So this is the polynomial which passes through the given points. The curve which passes through a given point, we can verify. Suppose you are substituting 0 in place of x0, so you must get 18. So here we are getting 18. Suppose if you substitute 1 in place of x, so y of 1 is equal to, you need to get 10. 2 into 1 cube means 1, 10 into 1 square means 1, 1 square means 1, so minus 10 plus 18. So 20 minus 10, nothing but 10. So it will satisfy every point, means the curve which passes through the given points, we got that curve. So what is the next? We need derivative curve, slope. What is the slope? Y dash of x. With respect to x we are doing derivation. So 6x square. Here x cube derivative is 3x square. So 3 into 2 is 6, 6x square minus 20x, constant is 0. So we want y dash at x equal to 2, y dash at x equal to 2. So 6 into 2 square minus 20 into 2. Here after simplification we are getting minus 16 as the slope at x equal to 2. This is very important problem. Here the difficulty is the data in tabular form is not given. You need to arrange them into tabular form first of all. Then you need to think about which formula is applicable. Is it equally spaced or unequally spaced? It is unequally spaced. Then we go for Lagrange's interpolation formula. First here we need to find only polynomial, that you need to remember. After that you need to find derivative, means slope. Then we substitute x equal to 2, right? Here are some objective questions related to whole unit. The relation between the shift operator and forward difference operator is what? So what is the relation between shift operator and that? Here del is forward difference operator. We know how to derive the formula also. Y naught is nothing but y1 minus y naught. So here we need left hand side y naught. We want right hand side is also y naught common. So we know shift operator. We write this term e power n y naught is equal to e power n y r is equal to y r plus n. So that concept we use here. So you will get e minus 1. Del is equal to e minus 1. So first option is the right. So the relation between E and nabla. Nabla means backward difference operation. So it will starts with y1. We can write y1 minus y0. Here left hand side y1 is there. You want y1 in the right hand side common. So here it is y1 minus. You can use that shift operator concept. You can write y1 minus e power minus 1 y1. So if you take y1 common, you will get 1 minus e power minus 1. So 1 minus e power minus 1 is the right answer. Which of the following relation is wrong? Now only we derived. This is the right option. This is also right option. These two, here average operator, here center difference operator. Average means here must be plus operation, average. So this is the wrong option. The nth order differences of a polynomial of nth degree is what? Constant. Interpolation formulae are based on the fundamental assumption that data can be expressed as dash function. So finally we are going to get function as which type of function? Polynomial. We are going to get polynomial function. For a given equally spaced x data, which of the following formula is used to interpolate the data which is nearer to the beginning of the table? You are going to find the value of x that is nearer to x naught. Then we apply which of the following formula? Newton's forward formula. End of the tabular value, equally spaced, and end of the tabular value. We apply Newton's backward difference formula. The following formula used for unequally interval values of x, means x data is unequally spaced. Then which of the following formula we are going to use? Lagrange's formula we are going to use. What is the value of p in Newton forward interpolation formula? We know what is the p? X minus x naught by h. So is it positive or negative? So x data is suppose 0, 1, 2, 3. So your corresponding y data is there. You want to find 0.5 between data. So x is 0, x naught is 0, x is 0.5. So 0.5 minus 0 by h is 1. So always you will get p value as positive in the forward difference formula. The backward difference formula, what is the p? X minus xn by h. So xn is the last point. You are going to find inside the range. So always you will get negative value. So p is always negative in the backward difference interpolation formula. Define forward interpolation formula. So y of x equal to y naught plus p into del y naught by 1 factorial p into p minus 1 into p minus 2 by 2 factorial into del square y naught plus and so on, where p is equal to x minus x naught by h, where h is called steps size or spacing of x data. You can write. Define backward difference interpolation. So y of x is equal to yn. We use last term p into nabla yn by 1 factorial. Here p into, here we will get all positive terms, p plus 2 by 2 factorial into nabla square yn. Remember, we are going to use last terms in the backward difference interpolation formula, plus and so on, where p is equal to what? X minus xn by h. Okay. So this is all about interpolation. Here we studied about forward, backward, and Lagrange's interpolation. So if you like my videos, please subscribe the channel. Also press the bell icon so that you will get updated videos to your email. So thank you for watching. So please share my videos to your friends, like it and share it. Thank you for watching.